Let's get back to our discussion on oil and gas, because that seems to be the other sector which is seeing a lot of attention today. ONGC, we just spoke about, is up around 1%. BPCL is higher by around 1.8% in today's trading session. Sonal, tell us more. You've poured over the Q2 numbers. There is a review in place of that. What are the key takeaways?
After ONGC's earnings, officially the earnings coming in from oil and gas sector is over, and it's been a really strong quarter for the entire space, and the expectations were not so high. So just taking you through some of the numbers, starting of course with the big boy Reliance Industries, and that is something that started with the numbers here as well. Their O2C EBITDA growth was 36% on a YY basis, 7% on a sequential basis. The gas EBITDA rose 50% on a YY basis. It declined 19% sequentially, but we did see it going higher, and it was led by 22% YOY price hike. So both these segments which cater to the oil and gas space in Reliance Industries did really well. If we talk about oil marketing companies, what a show, and we've been seeing those moves even till today, be it HPCL, BPCL or IOCL. Overall, their GRMs were up 26% on a YY basis, up 53% on a sequential basis. If we talk about the city gas distribution companies, largely a strong quarter for especially IGL and MGL, except for Gujarat Gas, the other two did really well. Higher margins came in because of lower APN gas prices, and secondly, volumes were higher because the companies could go ahead and cut prices, and that is something that did well for their volumes as well. For ONGC, we just spoke about it a while back. The numbers were weak, but the commentary was strong in terms of their production. So their EBITDA was down on a YOY and on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and this was led by a dip in their oil and gas production both. But now they say it could get better. Just quickly, let's take a look at what the average or the overall EBITDA numbers looked like for these companies. For OMCs, it was up massively on a YOY basis. It declined 11% on a sequential basis, but the expectation was that the decline could actually be higher. For city gas distribution companies, it was up 14.5% YOY, 5.2% on a sequential basis. Gas transmission saw a massive increase. That includes both GAIL and GSPL, up in both senses. Petronet LNG was up on a quarter-on-quarter basis, up by 3%. We had Reliance, which also saw a big increase, 30% YOY. EBITDA was up 7.5%. ONGC, however, lagged this time around. That saw a decline both on a quarter-on-quarter and on a YOY basis. But now ICICI Securities says that Q2 was really strong for their coverage universe, both on a quarter-on-quarter and on a YOY basis. FY24 overall aspects are stronger than earlier due to the beat that we saw in Q2. So the expectation were lower, and it has beaten those with higher numbers. Better than expected resilience was seen in volumes and margins by most companies will be seen in second half, and this has driven strong earnings upgrade for FY24 by ICICI Securities, barring the likes of ONGC, Petronet LNG, which did see some one-offs as well. So overall, a very strong set in Q2 for oil and gas.
Okay, all right. Strong set for oil and gas in Q2. Well, let's move on.